So this video is for our forum members. One of our members, Squishy, asked about how many standard servos a 5 amp BEC can handle. It's a really good question because a lot of people in the hobby don't understand what BECs are for, what they do, and all that jazz. So the first thing to know is that BEC stands for Battery Elimination Circuit. The reason they name it that is that back in the day in nitro planes, when that was all that was around, they had a separate battery just to run the receiver and servos. So once they started running electric, they were like, wait a second, we already have a battery to run the motors, so why not hook that up so that it runs the receiver and servos as well? Like, well, that's a great idea. We'll call it the battery elimination circuit. So once they came up with the BEC, pretty much every speed control under 50 amps comes with one built in. That's why you can run just this for your servos and all that jazz. Now, this comes with a 2 to 3 amp BEC, which means it's only good for about 4 micro servos or 2 standard servos. So if you need to run more servos than that, or if you have a high amperage speed control, this isn't going to work. So in comes the 5 amp external BEC. And this is how I wire mine. You have a Dean's connector extension, and then you just wire it straight in, just like that. Works great, it's reliable, and it lets you swap it on and off of planes. How many servos can this handle? About 10 micro servos and about 5 standard servos. Now the really important thing to remember here is that the more load you put the servo under, the more power it's going to pull. So if you're having 2 standard servos lifting 5-pound bricks, this thing's only going to be able to handle 2. But if you have micro servos lifting feathers, you're going to be able to run 20. So it has a lot to do with how much load the servo is under. Ultimately, just make sure you land the plane every now and then and check to make sure this thing isn't overheating and you'll be fine. Good luck with your setup, Squishy. I will talk with you guys next time.